honeybees, and welcome into my home. I've been living here for about a year now, and of course it is still a work in progress, but I did want to share with you so far how much I've decorated, the changes I've made, a little bit of my fall decor as well, and I will be listing down below as much as I possibly can to help you guys out in regards to the furniture pieces that I'm able to find. So starting off in my front porch area, I do have it decorated for fall currently. The pumpkins and all the little floral decorations were from Michael's, as well as Home Goods for the wreath. And my mat is from Target. When I purchased this home, they did paint all the accents this beautiful gray color, so you will see that throughout the house. So let's go on in. When you first come into my home, you are going to see this little area right here set up in my entryway. The mirror is from Home Goods. It's all blinged out. These little seat cubes are from Target. I found them on sale and they go perfect in my home. The table is from Home Goods, and actually pretty much all the accents are from Home Goods except for the flowers. The flowers are from Pier 1, and I absolutely love that they actually have a little bit of bling detail as well as a little pearl inside of them. I think they just have a really pretty touch. And I just love silver accents. My home is very clean with a few touches of mint, so it's mostly grays, neutrals, and bling details with a little bit of mint. That runner that is on the table is also from Pier 1. I got it at Holiday last year. It may be available again this year. And this is just another look at the gorgeous mirror. So that then leads into the great big living room area. So I guess you would call it a great room. My furniture currently is probably a little small for this space, but it's really comfortable. I do have pretty tall ceilings and a little bit of a ledge up top there. I guess you could put plants or whatever you'd like. Currently it is empty. My rug is from Z Gallery. It's a little small for this space. I do plan on getting a larger one soon, but I love the coloring. My tables I got off of Craigslist, if you can believe it. They're beautiful, heavy-duty metal tables with glass. Here I'm just showing you a little bit of the canned lighting. I hate that lamp. It definitely, not lamp, fan. That will definitely be changed. This piece here was actually a dresser from IKEA that I repurposed and put some decals on. And I do have a video on that. I'll link it down below. I'm so frustrated with this filming because you can't see how high the curtains are. There you can kind of see it. There we go. I've raised the curtains a bit, put it a little bit higher just to give that nice length to the room. It just gives the appearance of bigger windows. And I love these sheer curtains. I did get them at Home Goods as well. And the rods are also from Home Goods. This little section, I love this little cozy nook. I have a ghost chair with the pillow is from Pier 1, and these fun little details just to make it a little bit more fall. I just love this little corner, cute little reading corner. And the furry little, it's really a rug, but I just threw it over because I thought it looked cute. That also I got from Home Goods. Pretty much you're going to see a theme here. Everything is from Home Goods and TJ Maxx, and maybe a few Z Gallery and Pier 1 thrown in. The little corn husk I did get at Michael's. That candle, I don't remember where I got it, I'm sorry. The frame and print, I actually had printed and got the frame at TJ Maxx. And these beautiful crystal lamps I also got at Home Goods. I think they go so perfectly. They're nice and tall. I love the little balls at the top, little gem balls on the top. The pillows and also the rug here. Like I said before, I do have some mint accents, but nothing too crazy. On my table here, I have that pumpkin is beautiful. I just got it from Pier 1. The candlesticks are from Home Goods. And I just have a few magazines on the top there. Here you can also see the detail of the table a little bit better, and also the detail on this dresser that I repurposed with the decals that we painted gray. This is where I currently have all my DVDs, things of that nature. I definitely want to do built-ins in this little nook. This is just something I'm using for now. This painting is what is going to be hung above my sofa once I paint my living room. It's from Z Gallery. It has glitter covered in it. This picture is not even doing it justice. It's absolutely... And next is the kitchen. So there is a little bar area right here, as you can see. Those chairs are not my bar stools to stay. They're Estee Lauder makeup counter chairs that are like vintage. So they're just staying there for now. But here's a little overview of my kitchen area and my little bar area. These accents are all from Z Gallery except for the mats. Those are from Pier 1. And the candle holder in the middle there is from Home Goods. I love the silver details. I love the little Eiffel Tower wine glasses. They make me so happy. And I just think they're a really great accent piece to the kitchen. And here's just a better look at the crystal light fixtures that hang above the bar. And now we're transitioning into the kitchen area. They did paint my cabinets gray when they sold my house to me. It was already like this. I think it was perfect though, since my home decor is all gray and mint. The backsplash is like a glass mint little, what's it called? Kind of like brick looking. It's so pretty. We did change the appliances to stainless steel, and I absolutely love how classic it looks. This light fixture is not my favorite, but it's different. You guys will see a closer look of it soon. And then I do have a little nook here for my kitchen table. And here's just a little bit of a close-up of one area of my kitchen. I have my little envelope holder for all of my bills, and my little KitchenAid, my wine, just some little accents. And here is a close-up of my granite. It does have grays, a hint of purple, but it's not very apparent, so I don't mind it. I think it's very pretty. And then I do have silver details on the cabinets here, all the handles and knobs. And this is just a closer look at my backsplash. See how they're kind of like that brick little glass look. It's very clean and pretty and just gives a little bit of pop of color, which I really do appreciate. And this is just the side of my fridge showing you the few magnets and things I have displayed on the side there. Now we're transitioning into the eating area, my table. I actually found this beauty off of Craigslist, and it matches my other tables in the living room perfectly. Here's that light fixture. They had put this in before I moved in. I'm not a super big fan, but it's different. And here's a few pieces of my fall decor, mostly from Home Goods. I did get one or two pieces from Hobby Lobby, as well as Pier 1. I've spoken about these on my vlogs and fall like home decor hauls, but just giving you a little bit of a closer look. I do change out that bowl in the center with different goodies inside for every season. I love that bowl, again, from Home Goods. Here I'm just showing you that detail on the bottom of the table. It's exactly the same as my living room. I lucked out finding this piece. This is just a little design I did with these mirrored square pieces that I did get at IKEA. They do come in different colors, and I may end up painting the kitchen and having those pop a little more. And this is just a close-up detail of my beautiful white shutters that I do have throughout the entire home. Here's my little area where my trash cans are. That bin, the green bin, is for my recycling, and the bigger one is for trash. And a little bit better overview of the kitchen here, getting to see all sides of the kitchen. As you can see, the appliances have all been changed. I really do love how it looks. This is my little coffee bar area. I have my Keurig, I have my little straws back there that I like to use for when I do smoothies. There's my little pumpkin mug from Kirkland's. This jar I got from the dollar spot, or it actually was $3 though, at Target. And this is just an overview of oven and microwave. Warning though, with stainless steel, you have to clean those babies all the time because they show every little dust and fingerprint, but they are really beautiful and I do love them. My little jars on the side there are from JCPenney Home Store. I don't know if they carry them anymore. I got them a while ago. I did open all my cabinets and drawers so you guys can take a peek inside and see what I have inside there. My cabinets are they're not very deep. And unfortunately I can't fit that much in them, and I do have quite a bit of stuff. But here's an overview of the utensils and things I use. This is my little spice area, my mason jars I use for salads and smoothies and things of that nature. And on the top of that I have like my prescriptions, which no one wants to see that. And then on the top of my microwave I have all my containers that I use for, you know, bringing stuff to work and meal prep. I got these blue beautiful mint ones at Costco. Here's a look again at those beautiful jars. And I have my big wine glasses. I call them my Scandal wine glasses because they're the same ones that Olivia Pope uses. If you're a Scandal fan, raise your hand. And then over here, I have my plates. Again, I got these at JCPenney Home Store. I'm not sure, again, if they have them, but they're a beautiful mint color. I think they're, you know, pretty and classic looking, but they're still something you can use every day. They're not too fancy. And I've had them for years and years and years and years. I'm showing this plate for a little longer than I should be. What's going on, Melissa? All right, put that plate away. Okay, and then on the top I have a bunch of different little bowls, things I use for snacks and cereal, you know what you use bowls for. And then on the other side, I have more goodies, lots and lots of mugs. Can you tell I'm a mug hoarder? Yes, I am. You'll get a close-up of that in a second. Here are all my plastic cups that I use just for like iced tea and stuff, and then all my countless mugs. But remember that those cabinets aren't very deep, so, and not very tall, unfortunately. I would love to change that someday. Here's my fancier, minus the Jack Skellington mug, my fancier glassware that I have on the smaller cabinet. And then I do have a whole drawer of my Keurig pods, coffee pods. I love how this looks, all organized. And I also have some baking utensils, some clips for chips and things of that nature, and wine stoppers, some funky guy one. Yep, that's what you just saw. And then this is my quote-unquote junk drawer. It's where I put all my chargers and miscellaneous things. It's still semi-organized though, because I'm OCD. And then on the bottom, this is all kind of like bakeware, extra plates, serving little thingies, you know, all my pretty stuff. All right, so we're getting to the fridge now. I do really love how she looks, but she gets dirty so easy. Drives me crazy. Here's a sneak peek into my fridge. A little too much milk going on in this fridge today. I don't know why, but I do. And here's the freezer. Lots of Egos and lots of fruit for my smoothies and some lean cuisines. That's pretty much the extent of my freezer. And this is my pantry. I have organized her, but she might not be in perfect condition at this point. But lots of pumpkin goodies when I filmed this, if you might spot them. Here's my little sink area. It's 2-compartment sink. I really like my sink. I mean, I have nothing wrong to say about it. They're nice, 2 big sink areas, so it's really easy to clean big pots. And here's just a little overview of that area where my bar is. I don't really keep anything on that side because that's where I do my meal prepping. Here's just my soap dispenser, hand soap dispenser. And then I also have that little basket for fruit. Again, got that at Home Goods. And this is my faucet. I really love that it extends out and it has 2 different settings. One that's more pressured and just a steady stream. That's so important to me. I have to have one that pulls out when I'm cleaning dishes. And I really like my faucet. And here's just some more close-ups of my bar area. You guys are probably already tired of hearing me talk at this point. And we've just begun, folks. But I just love this bar area. It's probably one of my favorite spots of the house because it just looks so pretty and put together. And I currently have leaves burning. So now we're going down the hallway. To the left we have a little guest bath, and on this side is a little cabinet for towels, linens kind of storage. I do have my candles though on the bottom, which you'll see in a second. Just a few details. I have my Bose speaker there, my little floral arrangement I got at Home Goods, just a few little accents. And here's my candle storage. If you watch my vlogs, then you've seen this. I also did a candle collection video recently, if you're curious to see all of them. And there's some towels, all stored up there. And then on the wall here I have a little art piece that has mirrored details on it and just a few pictures of my family and friends with me, just some of my favorite pictures. Alright, this is the guest bath. All the rugs and towels are from Target. I do not have a shower curtain on this yet. In the future I will though, of course. I really do like how they redid the tile in this bathroom. I think it's really beautiful. It's all kind of different tones of gray and it's like shiny glass. It's so pretty, and it actually is in my master bedroom as well. These are just a few pictures that I have above the toilet. I really do want to it's kind of like Parisian inspired, except this bathroom, that little shell accent is now gone. It's just all bling details like this. I filmed this a few weeks ago and it's changed a little bit since then, but it's just mostly little bling details now. In my old house I had more of a seashell beachy theme. And here are just a close-up of those towels from Target. I don't really use those. I use the little hand towel on the side. This is my coat closet. Yes, I have winter coats even though I live in Arizona, because I do have family in New Jersey, so I do visit there and need some warmer coats. On the top there I have hats and scarves. And then this is my little laundry area. Those bins are from Home Goods. I like to organize my whites and my colors separately. And I have those little bins up top that I think I got from Target. Yes, I'm pretty sure I got them from Target. Now we're going into my makeup girly room. Oh my gosh, that picture, both pictures, I will have to link down below for you if I can find them. I'm so sorry if I can't. My mom actually did purchase them for me, and I'm not sure where she got them. It's slipping my mind. But this is my little filming area. Usually I do have my two big umbrella lights as well, but I took them out just for the purpose of filming this. I have some sheer curtains that are striped that I love, and the rods have little gem accents at the side. I actually have the same rod in the den as well. And here's another look at my makeup vanity area, my makeup storage, what you guys see in my videos behind me, right there. And most of this furniture is all IKEA, so I will make sure to try to link it down below for you guys. This room is definitely more like the girly room, you know, lots more like pink and black details. It's definitely more colorful than any other room in the house because of all the lipsticks that are displayed and the fun little girly details. So I kind of don't stick to a theme in this room. It's just more all about the girly, fun makeup stuff, you know, like I don't worry about color coordinating too much. Here's a little accent piece for Halloween or fall in my room. You might see that in my videos. I love this piece here. I put lipsticks in those, but really they're candle holders. And yeah, you can just see where I store all my makeup and my brushes. Now moving into my office space or den. This room is all black, gold, and white details, and I did definitely stick to that theme. My beautiful curtains, I believe I got them at Pier 1. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. It might be Z Gallery. I'm pretty sure it's Pier 1. I love that other side of my room too. I'll show you that in a moment. The crystal details on this desk were changed out. This is a Z Gallery desk that I actually found on Craigslist because it's an expensive desk, so I'm really lucky to have found it on Craigslist. Just a few extra little details on my desk here. And this is what is inside my drawers. I organized them with some acrylic bins that I got at Home Goods. And then on the sides here I have some leaning shelves that have some little accents. Those magazine racks are actually from Kirkland Home. All the other details pretty much are all from Home Goods, except for that Chanel bottle is from Z Gallery. The leaning shelves are from Crate & Barrel, but you guessed it, I got them off Craigslist. That XO's glitter sign was from the Dollar Spot. I really love this side of my office. I really like how I've displayed the pictures, and it's kind of like a collage wall almost, kind of. And those pictures and those little accent pieces were from HomeGoods and TJ Maxx. And the piece to the left was actually made by a friend who gave it to me. It was in her room, and yeah, she gave it to me because it matched my room, and I love it. And all these little pictures and cards just are things that make me happy, and I think they're girly and fun, so that's why I have them displayed. And then on the actual storage, which I have just paper and photo albums and things just displayed inside the storage area, but I just have my printer, miscellaneous office things on the side there. On this side, I have this really cool velvety black chair with gold details and a gold detailed table. I haven't hung those prints in the back yet. Still trying to figure out what I want to do with that wall. I may make a collage of some kind. And this table is from HomeGoods as well. Gold accents with mirrored circles and a black top, and that Target pumpkin, which I adore. Now we're going into my bedroom. Sorry if you see the light on the side there. When you first come in, that was my jewelry armoire. And then I do have the bathroom to the left. I have my bay window. It's actually a pretty large room. This bed is a queen. And you will see from the other angle that I also have these large closets, organization from IKEA that I had in my bedroom that when I lived with my parents. So that gives me some extra storage. And I do need another side table. That's why that lamp's on the ground. And I do have some beautiful can lighting in this room as well. Here's a close-up of my jewelry armoire. I did get it from Pier 1. Has lots of great storage. I absolutely adore it, and it matches so perfectly with my decor because it is completely mirrored and gray. And then the detail on my bed, as you can see, I do have some blinged out pillows from HomeGoods. The bedding was from HomeGoods. The accents here, this table, I love because it's mirrored and it has some bling. I wish that I had gotten two at the time. Unfortunately, I did not. It is from HomeGoods, as well as these lamps, which I love because they look like they have diamonds all layered together. So pretty. And that clock is from Pier 1. Here's just a little bit better view of that side table. And those furry pillows and the throw is from HSN, I believe. I'll try and link it down below for you guys. Here's a look into my cabinetry. As you can see, I have jewelry, shoes, purses, all stored in the side. And then in the center, I have all my winter clothes. I do switch that out once, winter actually starts to roll around here in Arizona, which feels like never. But that is all my long sleeve kind of tops. And in my regular closet here, you see I have all my dresses hung up and robes and shirts, all that good stuff. Here's the other side of my room. I have my dresser, which kind of has a leather detail to it that's gray with bling knobs. And I absolutely adore it. The painting is from HomeGoods. See, now you can see the crystal and leather details in the gray. They fit a ton, which is awesome. And here's the painting I was talking about. I love those flowers. They are my favorite flower. Here's some details on the top of my dresser. I just have some blinged out mirrored frames, a candle that has bling, just a few accents. This is my perfume collection. I did get this little display from HomeGoods. What a shocker. But here's just a little bit better of a close-up of this. Of course, I had to have it. It was covered in bling, and it's just so perfect for my room. I love it. All right, and here is my bathroom. It's not a very big bathroom, but it does the trick. And here's where I store all my skincare. It is double sink, which I like. It has granite, and that flooring that is actually tiled wood. It is throughout my whole entire house, and it's a gray, which it just matches so perfectly, and I love it. I do have a few skincare products displayed on my counter that I'm trying out. Here's the lighting that's currently in my bathroom. Not a huge fan. Would probably change that in the future. And here is my glass shower, which I do love my shower. Again, with those beautiful tiles, and it has a huge sun window right there, so it's perfect in the mornings. And that was my home, guys. I really hope you enjoyed seeing everything and getting an overview of my home. I definitely plan on doing separate room tour, like a bedroom tour as well as a makeup room tour in the very near future. But if you'd like me to go in a little bit more detail on any other room in the home, please let me know, and I will make sure to update you as things change. Love you all so much, and see you again soon.